We'll get started here. Today, I wanted to share some of what I was working with the last couple of weeks, recording and editing videos inside Descript. We mentioned Descript on the last Tech Tuesday session, and I want to show a little bit more about how I added B-roll and images to it. And I thought that would be helpful our goal is to help you get your online presence functional and automated and get your message out. And I will show you a little bit about how to do that and then how to use your email system and your CRM to send emails about the video that you just posted. And we're talking about post on Vimeo or YouTube, wherever you're hosting it, or posting it inside your community, inside King's Contact Pro. If you're using that for your community, you can post them there as well. So I'm going to talk about that, but just any other outside questions related to websites or anything here first, or King's Contact Pro, anything around that before we begin? Awesome. Melissa, what kind of questions do you have today? You're here learning how to get your message out. What are you up to?
So I'm right in the very beginning stages. I do not have a website for the Academy, and I'm very much interested in starting to register with the Kings Pro.
Okay.
I'm interested
Great.
in the website and CRM and everything that you have to teach. So I don't have any questions right now per se. I'm just gathering information and learning, but I would love to, at least by next month, or God willing, before the end of this month, I would love to start.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would love to help you with that. I'm glad you're here. This will give you some idea of, because we're creating content now, how do you have systems and tools to distribute that content all in one tool? That's why King's Contact Pro is so valuable. You're not duct taping, 5 or 6 different softwares together to kind of try to make your stuff work. We lose track of people and contacts and lose opportunities for donors who want to partner with us. And under King's Contact Pro, that system does the entire thing. It's a system we've been using to run our businesses, multiple businesses, and ministry for the last 6 years. It is amazing, and has helped us save so much time on the administrative side and automations and just tasks, and communications. So it's all about connections. Are we connecting with everybody that God is bringing to us as a contact? So we call it King's Contact Pro. So we want you to have a professional system that allows you to bring your together and communicate with everybody that God's helping you partner with and bring it to you. So that's why we do it like that. So this is cool. Now, as far as getting your message out, let's go into my Descript builder, and I want to show you some of the things. Descript, it's spelled Descript, Descript. I believe it's descript.com. Very, very cool. And I'll drop a link to it too. Very, very good video editor, and I'll show you why I like it. So I wanted to show this. We had we're calling it the community. Well, it's a vision and prayer Zoom call session that we had on the 21st. And I really wanted to add, we talked a lot about what's the goal and the vision of our ministry, Divine Alliance International, in the US and Kenya. And we shared a lot of different things, and we've been filming out there. We have a film crew with a drone and things, and we've got a bunch of great B-roll and interviews with people and images of the children in the school that we're building. So we had about a 1 hour call, and I've got this thing reduced down to about 38 minutes. And we did some vision and some project updates, impact updates. So it's vision, impact, and intercession. And so that it was a prayer call at the end. So I wanted to reuse this and add images so people could actually be engaged in this. And now we have uploaded it to our Divine Alliance International YouTube channel. And you can see that YouTube channel if you just Google Divine Alliance International in YouTube, and you can watch this and what we're doing. But how did I create this? what I love about Descript, Descript is a video editor. If you've got a video, you can upload it into Descript. It'll pull everything in. A lot of video editors just have this editor down here. That's just a sequence editor, and you can drag and drop your images and things like that. They don't give you the actual transcript on the left. Some are starting to, but it's such a valuable thing to have a transcript on the left. So when you delete a word in the transcript, it deletes the word in the video itself. So you can delete your pauses, like the word you can highlight that and delete. Because I say the word a lot. I say the word a lot. And it helps you pull all of those out if you'd like to pull them all out, or you just want to be natural in the natural way you're talking. I've left mine in because it sounds a little more natural, like how I talk. So we have that here, and this video editor is just incredible the way it works. You can put on the very front of the video, you can put a little running video with some with a picture of the ocean in the background that we had created a while back. And it takes me into a screen. We wanted to just spend some time in prayer, give you guys some updates. And then now seeing that, you see that I've got the image, I've got some B-roll of our drone footage of the school and church campus here in Kenya. And then I can have a second image down here just holding the brand. This is the community well session, and which is about vision, impact, and intercession. That allows people to see that. So we've created that, and it allows me to have a lot of ability to edit these videos. Let me show you here. And to add into this video is as simple as we had some great baptisms in the ocean. Watch this. You can take an image and you add it right here. And now that image is right here. It's added in the timeline. Now we can scoot that image over in the screen. And so I already have two images there on top of my main video, but I could, if I wanted to add an additional one on the side, I could certainly do that and just have that image hang there. And it says 6 seconds. And then now I want to show you how easy it is to say, well, how long do I want that to stay there? I typically do a lot of mine right at 3 seconds. That gives it enough time to stay in there. We could drop that right in between. Possibly, let me shrink the time just by a couple hundredths of a second, and it's there. Been following what God is doing through you all and Divine Alliance, and see that image popped up. Now, this is just, I'm not going to go into the deep details of video editing, but I want to just introduce Descript to you as you start editing and working on your videos and adding images in. You'll just go to a file and upload from computer. You can grab those images from your computer. It'll upload into the media folder here and add your images. So now I want to delete this image right here of this baptism, and we'll take that out. This is how I've created, and this is how you can create some amazing videos that help get your message out if you want to add some B-roll as just a standalone still picture or some video content. All right, I'll stop right there and just introducing this software. I'll talk to you guys and ask you, what do you think about that, using a simple video editor like that for your ministry? Let me stop my share if you're still available. So Paul, what do you think about that? Just being able to add some images and things to a Zoom call. That's all it was.
Having looked at some websites recently, I see how it could be useful, or they've got some introductory, videos that talk about the heart of the ministry and things like that. It would be good to be able to put things in and out of there, and especially if you're repurposing a video later, like you did, I can see how that'd be useful.
Yeah. And as I was working through it the last 2 weeks, I felt like, okay, I really need to upgrade my skills with video editing. And I felt that God just put it on me. Hey, you're sharing your message. You're going to be sharing it through video a lot. So learn the skills to work with an editor. There are other editors out there, Final Cut and all these others. They're very similar. However, I found the ability to remove words right out of the script, the written script, and it pulls all that word and the time out of that, automatically cuts it out of the video that you're editing, is beautiful. Very helpful to me.
That
So,
sounds more simple than the
mhm.
going to the video and clipping out a part which says would have more steps. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's just a quick introduction to Descript. I'll drop a link that you can get signed up. We've got an affiliate link that you can have as well. So it is in. We have that listed in our helpful checklist. We have Descript. There's a video link there in the checklist that you guys can get a subscription to Descript as well. Most of us are going to be on video. Some of us will just be using email to get the message out. Some of us can be using social media. But all of this, now that you have an edited video, you can take that whole transcript, and I'll show you this next, and then turn that into a message or an email that you want to say, hey, I want to tell our contacts in our CRM, our email list, people who subscribe to our newsletter, maybe you call them subscribers. I want to tell our subscribers that this video is ready to watch, give them a recap. Let's keep this email, 120 words or less, and, promote it. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So I want to show you how to get the transcript from Descript itself. So let's do that next. So now that it's edited and it's just the content that you want to talk about, let's go in to Descript here, and I'll share screen. Okay, now we're satisfied with what's going on in the video. Let's go to grab the transcript. So now the transcript can be accessed here. You hit the word export, the button export. You go to the button that says transcript, and then you can say, I want the transcript copied to my clipboard, and it'll copy it in plain text. You can pull it out as a TXT file if you want that. You certainly can download that into your computer. But I just want to copy it to my clipboard because I'm just going to now go into my AI. I use ChatGPT. I'll go into AI and I'm going to write a quick email. So now I'm going to create a new ChatGPT that's just clean, and I'll give it its brain. Now, I'd already given that whole transcript and that whole prompt about what I wanted it to do. I'm going to copy this prompt. Then I'm going to go into a new ChatGPT and I'm going to drop that in here. And let's read it. And it says, only for Divine Alliance International email list. I want to send an email to re-engage our subscribers. Don't want you to write the email. That's going to report them back to the YouTube video. Here's a transcript from that video. Let's see if this is going to give me an uncluttered email here. Here we go. We got an email. Here's a concise 120 word re-engagement email. God's goodness is flowing in Kenya. See for yourself. I love it. Dear friend, we're in a new season and God is moving mightily in Kenya through your prayers and generosity. From 24/7 clean water reaching remote communities to children excelling in school and churches multiplying. Lives are being transformed daily. Awesome. Okay, so this is good. a couple of mistakes, but that's fine. So now I can take this email and then I can go into my email list inside, or I can go inside my email builder and I can create a quick email for that. I'd like to show you that as well, because this is about automating your systems. Your systems are leverage. You can pick up a lot more things with leverage, right? Over a fulcrum, one man can pick up 1,000 pounds with a lever that's long enough, right? And with a fulcrum and pulling something up. Leverage, that's a tool, software. This email system, the CRM is a tool. And now I can create an email that's going to go out to many. And I'm not typing, spending hours typing the same, the same message over and over. Now we've got something that can automate. So now how do we automate that? I've got the video. I've edited like I like it. I have the transcript that I want. I create an email based on that transcript. Now you used the AI email writer, that other software that's within that you can get access. It's a subscription as well to create your beautiful emails also. But let's just do it with a simple prompt using ChatGPT. So now we've got that email text. Let's go into our marketing emails templates. Blank template design. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm doing inside my King's Contact Pro account for Divine Alliance, and I'll just show you how I got there. So I'll share my screen. So when you want to send an email, you've got your email generated. You simply go to, here's your left menu dashboard. Here's your top dashboard. All right, so here's the menu items. You can go to different pages. Right now, we're going to go to emails. We're in marketing here on the left side. You just go down. You have your launch pad, your dashboard. All your conversations are here. Your calendars. This is like Calendly. All your contacts. I'm not going to click that because it has everybody's personal contact information. And then you go down here to marketing. From marketing, you can create emails. Here's your social planner to connect your Facebook and Instagram, etc. Here's emails. We go into the email section. We go to templates, and now we're going to create a new email. And so we're going to create from a blank template. We're going to go to plain text editor. We're not going to use the design editor. We're just going to simply use a plain text. So we can just drop the text in there. And sometimes plain works fantastic. So here you can see it says, hi there, start from scratch. I'll expand it. And see this, you're just typing in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say hi. And then I'll put, that'll be where the person's name is going to be. We're pasting in the email we have. Do we like it? We're in a new season. God's moving mightily in Kenya. Okay, that's great. We want you to see these answered prayers for yourself. This short video, it says 2-minute video captures. This video, I'll just let them open it and find out. This video captures the joy, gratitude, and impact you've helped make possible. Check out the first 3 minutes. Just gives them some place to start. Watch here and be encouraged in the YouTube link. Thank you for sowing into good soil. Your partnership is changing lives and shaping futures for God's kingdom. With gratitude. And then we can just say Todd and the Divine Alliance International team. And then we'll put our website here at the bottom. Let's keep it simple. And then let's grab, let me find that. Let me stop share for a minute. Grab my YouTube link and I'll show you that.
Yes,
Awesome.
we can see the email. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys just chime in if I'm sharing the wrong screen. All right, so now we've got we shared our ministry website. We shared the link from our YouTube. We've pasted our YouTube video link here. We've pasted our ministry website link here, and now we've got a simple email. This little spot is what we're going to share we're going to add the person's name. So let me just backspace out of that. Let's see if I can find the short code to add the name, custom values, trigger links. Let's see if I can get the custom values from here. Yes, the contact, and we're just going to say first name. Hi, first name, exclamation point. All right, so now we have the video, or we have the email that's pointing to the video, and we can save this template. This is the 2021 community well call. This email is basically a newsletter. Awesome. All right, I'm going to save that. All right, and then I can go into, see down here, this is the AI Email Writer Pro. I've created a couple other emails and things as well to practice with. However, up here, you'll go into your contacts. I won't click on that because there's emails, personal contact information there, but that's where you would select the smart list of the people. I'll stop share, of the people that you want to send that email to. So that's using a system. Part of it's automation. It's not using the entire workflow automations, but that's how you get out your monthly email based on your, let's say it's your monthly sponsor call that you're giving your vision, your updates, impact updates, and prayer time, if that's what you do. So let me ask you, just that simple workflow, does that seem manageable? Does that seem manageable if I gave you these instructions? Could you do that from this system? Does that look easy enough so far? You're recording a video, grabbing the transcript, creating an email in AI or whatever you want to do, and then getting it ready to write the email and then send it to your list. Is that manageable, Paul? A few steps, but I just want to make sure if there's any gaps here. Any questions around any of that?
That looks doable. And you mentioned you were using some global commands for the name and et cetera, so that as the email was shared with people, it would greet them individually. And
Individually,
you had the links for the video, the website, and other important things, and seem well rounded to me.
Okay, great. Because that's what we're doing, and that's what we're saying. You can communicate through King's Contact Pro through your website to your audience. So how do we go from the website to the audience? Well, we can set up a little form that they can say, I want to join your newsletter list. I want to be on your email list. And then you can have, as soon as they join that, you can send them a welcome email. And then you can send them one more email, which is this email we just created, which may be the last newsletter update that you gave them with a video attached. if you wanted to do it that way and to connect it to a video so they can go deeper and see you, actually talk and share with them. So I'm wanting to help you expand, your idea of what you can do with the email system. It's not just an email, but now they get to go see your YouTube channel, and then they can subscribe for updates there because you'll put at the very end of your video, hey, subscribe for updates. And you can gain subscribers. We have 70 subscribers now on our little Divine Alliance channel. And those are people we trust that are praying for all these kids and families in Kenya and the work that we do here in the US. So does that make sense?
How do you put a subscribe link at the end of a video? You can't interact with a video. You can just start it or stop it.
The videos in YouTube, there's a little end screen that will say subscribe. You can put the little subscribe button on it. Yeah.
All right.
That's in the YouTube channel itself. So, if you don't have your YouTube channel set up,
not yet.
Yeah, that's an easy process. And there's, hundreds of videos on YouTube University.
All right.
That will help you do that in like 3 minutes. Yeah. You don't even have to watch a video. It's very user-friendly, intuitive. Yeah. Awesome. Rose, how about you? Was that helpful what you got to see?
Yes, it is. The only, and I don't know if I did come on a little bit late. I don't know if you had like, what would be useful for me is what do I need before I start this task? Like I need these links set up, the videos created before I start so that when I start, I have everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know if there's a checklist that you would have for something like that.
Yeah. So Paul, help me remember what is in this entire checklist. So what we did was we had on the 21st, we had an update call and prayer call for what's happening in Kenya through our ministry. That was about an hour long. I reduced it down using an editor called Descript, and I shortened all that update into 38 minutes. Now I have that transcript. I've got the video. That video is good. I've downloaded the actual video itself and uploaded that to YouTube, to my ministry YouTube channel. So that's part of the checklist. That's fine there. But the transcript itself, I just pulled out of Descript. And that transcript I pasted into the AI that I use as ChatGPT. I pasted it into there and I said, write me an email based on this transcript that will re-engage and be engaging to our subscribers for our newsletter. Created that email, so that's part of the list before I created that email. Paul, did I get the basic bullet points there? Is that what we did?
That looks like it's covered most of it. It also included the fact that you took the Zoom call and after you edited it, then you uploaded that to YouTube so that it could be shared within the email because that was something that was left out at the beginning. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, absolutely. So those items, we will put those in a little sequence checklist to go from Zoom call to email that points back to your YouTube, your Zoom call that you're making public on YouTube. And so your settings inside YouTube are, you can make it public so everybody can see it, which is what I did with this last one, or you can just make it unlisted so only those people that have that YouTube link can see it. So I've done that with many of my videos as well. So I think the assets, let's just talk about the assets that you need in place. You need your own YouTube channel. You need to have a subscription to Descript, and we'll put our affiliate link in there. You need to have your subscription to King's Contact Pro to be able to use the CRM to send out the emails. You'll need a subscription to ChatGPT if you're doing it using that AI tool. And those 4 things, so Descript, Zoom, YouTube, King's Contact Pro. Anything else I missed, Paul or Melissa? I think that's it right there. That's what we just did to create this, to go from Zoom call to email.
I have a question though.
Yep.
You were doing this as a process instead of using repurpose 9000, which has a different function, correct?
Yep. Repurposer 9000. Yes. So Repurposer 9000, the first thing that it does really well is optimize that YouTube video. It will create a nice thumbnail for that. So now that I've got the basic YouTube video up, it's there. And I want to improve the thumbnail because I didn't have a thumbnail. It just grabbed one of the images of the children from my video. Let me see if I can pull that up and just show you in the background what that video looks like. Would that help in YouTube? Show you my YouTube account? Okay, let's do that.
Yes, that would help.
Okay. So that's a good question here. All right. Okay, Melissa, while I'm doing that, yeah, you got your hand raised?
Yes, I think you might have covered this, but I might have missed it. It First of all, the workflow is doable. It's really refreshing to know that all of this is all centralized, that I don't have to go to different pieces
Yeah.
to add, to put everything together. But my question was, so the email that's drafted, is that auto-generated once somebody subscribes? The welcome email, is that automatically generated, or do you have to?
Yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
you
Yes.
can make I would create, a personalized, hey, welcome. Like when someone, you'll have a form. What we typically do is encourage our leaders who are, using the King's Contact Pro system to create just a simple form that says name and email, subscribe to our newsletter, name and email. That's all. And that little form, once they subscribe, I have it in my system that says new newsletter subscriber, and then that triggers an action, an automation that they get a little welcome. You'll receive newsletters from time to time, probably once a month from us. And we're glad to have you, partnering with you and praying for what's going on through Divine Alliance International. It's just a simple thing. And then you can have in that little welcome one, watch for the next newsletter. And then on another workflow, you can say, once they're a new subscriber, send the latest newsletter. Then that automation will send the newsletter we just created, for example. And then they get this is the latest update. So you'll program that into the automation workflow things that we have in there. And that's a little deeper call. Maybe we can go through how to create workflows on the next Tech Tuesday, if that would be helpful, and show you how to do that. But I can show you that on your onboarding call. We do a 45-minute onboarding call, and to show you how to use the tools. Some people come in and they want to, like, hey, how do I get my website right away stood up? Some of them say, I want to send emails right away. How do I set that up? And I can teach how to do automations through that in your one-on-one coaching call. So if you're interested, we can totally have another call too. Yeah, we'll go over it. If you want to jump on a free call, just let me know. Text the office and I'll shoot you a little link.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to show you my YouTube video, the back end of our Divine Alliance YouTube channel.
I have a question while you do that,
Go
Todd.
ahead.
It's about Repurpose 2000 and Descript. What is the
Yes.
difference between the two?
Okay, so the function of Descript is you're editing videos, and that's getting your basic video that you're going to upload to YouTube or put into your course area inside King's Contact Pro if you're creating lessons. So that final edit, okay, now the video is done. Now you can upload that. That's Descript. That allows you to edit the videos and get it beautiful like you like it, including B-roll and all that stuff. So now that's Descript. Repurposer 9000, that is taking your video, and I'll show you that right here. when I share my screen. That's taking and optimizing your YouTube video. That's one thing, but it's also saying, okay, now that I've got the video and I know what the transcript is, let's make some social media posts. Let's make some more emails about it. Let's make a blog about it. It uses AI to do all of that in amazing ways. So it's much faster than, oh, I've got to think of what I have to say to ChatGPT. Okay, now write me a blog based on this. It'll just click, click, click. You can say, I want email, blog, social media post, and it'll spit them right out. It'll say, optimize my YouTube video, give me a thumbnail. It'll spit that out. Give me better SEO, give me better search terms for my description for my YouTube video that I'm working on right now. It'll optimize that right away. And it's just fantastic. So watch this. So, so let me share here. Okay. This is, we're just beyond our 45-minute mark. Can you guys stay on a couple more minutes? Would you be all right? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, here we go. And I'll share screen 2. All right, you're looking at my YouTube channel. So here's my last one that we've done. I'm going to click into the video. I've uploaded it. When you go to upload a new video, you just hit create, upload videos right here, and then just select the file or drag it in here, your newly completed video from Descript. Okay, it's in your computer. It's in a file on your computer. You just drag it there. So that's what I did for this one. So the community well call. Now this community well, I have a description or a title, and I had ChatGPT to write me a quick description. It gave me a place to put the link, and it gave me some hashtags, right? So that's cool. I don't have the thumbnail. I've added it to my playlist here, and I've gone through. This is what I do. I don't check any of these. I don't want the YouTube to make automatic chapters and things. I have preloaded tags for my entire channel, as well as I have some things here. I had AI give me some tags that I can use for this as well. So if people are looking to sponsor a child, they may find our YouTube video based on some SEO tags. All right. Allow embedding. Sometimes I'll want to embed that. I don't allow remixing, and I just click nonprofits and activism as far as the category. Put some comments on. Sometimes you don't want comments, and show how many viewers liked the video. Okay. So right now, so that's my video. And so let's go, and I've got it listed as public. So let's take this video link, and let's go to Repurposer 9000 and go over to that. So check this out. I will Repurposer 9000. There we go. So now I copied the link to this video. I'm going to add that link here. There's my July 21. It's already found the video. I'm going to download the transcript into this software, and it's going to allow me to start creating the SEO content, creating the thumbnails for it very, very quickly. Saves me so much time when I have a video I need to work with. Give it a few seconds. All right, it's done. All right. So now let's click on this to repurpose. It's got the full transcript here. If I needed to copy that transcript again, I could do that. Now I want to create the SEO content for the YouTube video itself, so I can optimize the video. I want to create some summary and notes. Okay, what was that video about? Do I just need to kind of gather my thoughts around it, understand what that video is about? And then from that video, let's create some social media posts. Let's do that. Click. In seconds, we're creating this content. So we've already got the SEO done. So here's some viral title options. Miracle water well transform entire Kenyan community, 613 feet deep. From drought to abundance, how one deep well changed thousands of lives in Kenya. Shocking results, $50,000 water project saves babies and plants 20 churches. So I like this, from drought to abundance. Truly, they've been in a drought. So that's a great title, from drought to abundance, how one deep well. And so we could say, okay, let's try that title on our YouTube. And then we could say, let's see what the description is. Is that description better than what I've done already? Incredible update from Kenya. Our ultra deep water well is transforming lives daily. Children speak 3 languages now. Competed in regional competition. Join our prayer community as we believe for a $2.5 million grant to build a 38-bed hospital. That's pretty good. Gives me some more tags if I wanted to add some more keyword tags in there. And then it gives me an image, AI image generator prompt for a thumbnail. And we can go in here and say, well, there's a prompt. That's one prompt, but we could just let the AI give me a couple AI generator prompts. It's already set for 16:9 for my YouTube thumbnail. Let's process that for a minute. All right, let's go down and click blog articles. You see how fast this is replacing or giving me a content writing team, just with a $19 subscription for Repurposer 9000. Now I'm already creating blogs. I'm creating social media posts. Oh, that's cool. The AI didn't get the letter in there, but I like it. Amazing testimony. This is great. We can have that do something different. Miracle Water changes everything. Amazing testimony. That's so beautiful. All right. So these are just some great, beautiful, high engaging images. We can create, more. We can do multiple. We can say generate thumbnails again. Let's just hit it again. Make 2 more of them. It's using 2 different type of AI image software in here, so you get a little bit of difference. So it's processing that. So let me stop share just for a second and ask if there's any other questions around what we're doing there. And then you saw how I have the title for the YouTube video itself. So optimizing that title, would that help get more engagement or people praying for the ministry? It could. So, all right. Any questions around what we've done so far here? I'm going to show you the actual video and the title, and we can update the title on there. And so we're back in our YouTube studio, and here's the title. We just called it Community Well Call, Vision and Impact of Prayer. What if I'm going to just paste in from drought to abundance, how one deep well changed thousands of lives in Kenya. So we have 138 characters out of 100. We can't get all of them in there, so maybe we just delete that. Okay, so that gave us 118 characters. Well, vision, impact, and prayer. Let's just say if we remove vision, how many characters we get? Well, it looks like we got to pull out a bunch. Prayer. Let's see if we delete one more character and if we get the whole thing in. Prayer, July 21, 100. Okay, so let's say we use that as our title. And then let's say we optimize some of the description with Repurposer 9000. And then so now we have more images created, lives transformed. That would be an amazing image. Divine Alliance update and prayer meetings, video report. We're going to put it in our report here folder, thumbnail, and save. And then we can go back to our thumbnails here. We can upload a file. Do we have our picture? Our thumbnail's right there. Live's transformed. It's that easy. We just double click that, and then now we've got a new image on the front, which is pretty bright and captivating. So it's that easy. I do have another call I have to get off to here in a minute, but in the next 2 minutes, let's stop share and just talk about that. How was that walkthrough and that workflow understandable? You know, if you watched it again and did it for yourself. Any feedback on that? What do you think?
I think I'd have to do it to remember all that. That's a number of steps, but it's nice to see that it's easily broken down into steps that you can do over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. Save you hours and hours. Now we've written a blog. We didn't look at that. We've written emails. We didn't look at that. You have all of that ready to set in. And then so you put your blog in King's Contact Pro for your website blog. Now that gets to be in there, and you're sharing that story that's going to connect back to, you know, hey, that blog, if you want to see more, if you want to watch the entire vision and update session, click on this video here. And so we're creating the whole ecosystem of communication and connection for your ministry or your business. And that's the power of that. Awesome.
I think I'm toggling between, you know, I have VV Builder and I'm just now getting stable on that. And then I see this other tool that is way beyond me, but I see the benefit of switching over now. And I keep toggling between the two because I see such great benefit and how futuristic this will be. But my mind is still stuck over here on what I'm capable of right now. So
Yeah.
I think that's the challenge and opportunity to see how I can win and how I switch over, especially with all the different parts and how they work together.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're working on making it as simple as possible. Thank you for sharing. And if you've got a website built already, that's a great start because you already visually understand how what you want as the first part of your website, the hero section, the big image, and where you want the buttons for your donate buttons or your how you tell your story and, you know, about us, those kind of things. Those are you've already thought through, so that makes it easy to download that image and upload it to King's Contact Pro. Grab that copy and drop it into your website on King's Contact Pro. So now you're just kind of copy and pasting and you're just rebuilding it in that site. As you build that, you're gaining the skills of how to use that builder as well. It's just like any other website builder nowadays where it's just drag and drop and you don't have to go back into the code if you don't want to. So it makes it easy. So awesome. I'm glad that. Melissa, you have anything?
Yes, and in the interest of time, I'm just going to say that I absolutely love it. I'm glad that I'm just getting started and I'm coming with a blank sheet. So all of this just is perfect. That's my short answer. It's a longer one, but this is my short answer. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And go watch last week's Tech Tuesday call. In that we have that list in the helpful checklist. It's in that tab under replays. So watch that one too. That's a helpful, quick build, how to build your first page in the builder. Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. All right. Well, God bless you guys. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to hop off and get on another call. So have a good rest of the evening. We're not going to do Tech Tuesday in the evenings. We just too many no-shows. So we'll just have Tech Tuesday at lunchtime right now. So hopefully this was helpful. All right. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.